Welcome to the No Filter Podcast. Yeah, we back, bitches. Oh, okay. Or welcome to the No Filter Podcast. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for our absence. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Mookie, all right?
What's up? What's up?
You know, we just did a podcast like 5 days ago.
Yeah, but we was hitting
A lot
everybody
can happen in
with 2 a
5
week.
days.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all have that.
Hey, I'm just saying. I mean, it's all good. At any rate, today's topic, we finally gonna get into it. But the whole topic of sexuality, right? Straight, gay. Because I don't like the fact that the LGBTQIA folks is just leaving out us straight folks like we ain't shit. Like we don't deserve our own letter. Like what the fuck kind of shit is that? Can I get an S up in this piece? Can I get an H for heterosexual? Can I get something? Can I get some love? Well, I got to be getting ostracized out here. So, as I crunch in everyone's ear, I'm going to let Ari and or Mookie start out what we talking about. We're not going to get into the transgender thing immediately. First, let's discuss if being gay is a choice. I said yes. I'm going to start out being controversial. I don't hear nobody else saying nothing.
Because don't nobody want to be a part of this.
Why don't nobody want to be a part of this?
Nobody.
We all agreed to this fucking topic.
No one agreed to this. No one agreed. No one agreed.
So why do you think it's a choice?
Why do I think it's a choice? Is that your question?
Yes, it is.
All right, listen. When my dick gets hard, I do not use my instincts as a mammal to find someone to procreate with indiscriminately. Therefore, I am choosing who I have sexual relations with. So unless I am being sexually assaulted or forcibly raped, I am making a choice. Because there are people who choose not to have any fucking sex. And I'm not saying you choose who or what you're attracted to. I'm saying you choose what the fuck you have sex with. And to be a homosexual, you have to have sex with people of the same gender.
Okay. Okay.
What? Oh, I was joking. I don't got nothing. I got nothing.
You're gonna cover your face. You don't want to be part of this, Mookie?
I got nothing to say.
That's how you feel?
Of course not. Don't be silly. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Well, I have to be that guy.
No. You don't always have to be that guy. You can be the normal guy. I want to say it's a choice. Sorry, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not as articulate as D is. It's a choice. Like you choose to be with the people you choose to be with. That's just what it is. Whether that be sex or relationships or around people in general. Everything you do is a choice. So you choose what you choose, and ain't nothing. It's not to say that it's wrong. It's not to say that it's
All right,
bad.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
There are no victims in this world. There are no victims in this world. Everything we do is a choice. We choose to do shit we do. I'm just saying. If I choose to get back with somebody, I chose to get back with that motherfucker. It ain't what it is. I mean,
Okay.
what it is.
See how she
You
went
think
last?
people
See
can
how she
help who
talked?
they're attracted to?
See how she didn't answer the question? Do you
Hey,
see
yeah.
how she didn't answer
She
the
just
question?
don't ask us questions, but not give her response.
Oh,
She just don't ask questions and not give a response.
that was smooth, right? Because those were good questions.
I mean, you still gotta answer the
Um,
question. Giggle like you want to, but you still gotta answer it.
Okay. Honestly, I'll say it depends on the person because you can have someone like a little kid, a little boy who wants to play with dolls or play in his mother's makeup, or you have a girl who wants to be into stereotypical man stuff, right? So how do you say from someone that little that displays those traits that they chose that? You know what I'm saying? I think it depends on the person, the situation.
It's very easy. Hold on, wait, slow down. Okay, let's make the distinction so we can all understand. Keyword sexual, homo or heterosexual. You are engaging in an act. A little boy who happens to be effeminate, or fuck, he just likes to play with dolls. Cool. So what? Nobody gives a fuck about that. He may play with dolls and wear his mama's high heels and put wigs on and knock down all the pussy on the planet, a la Prince. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if it's a choice.
Well, I'm saying it because I've heard a lot of gay people say they known since they were little because of the stuff that they were interested in that they were gay.
Yeah, I've heard
was put
that
on
shit
me.
too. Right. I've heard that. I grew up watching drug dealers and pimps and fucking killers. I'm still sitting here talking on the podcast. What the fuck?
Lord, really?
Shut your
That-
Okay,
face.
and some people are more influenced than others.
Oh my God.
So now listen, no, I want you to think about what you just said, right? Because this is going to be a good one. Because if she's going to be the voice of opposition, this is going to be great. You just said influence. That means you're not born with shit.
Yeah.
Because you had to be influenced. By
Okay.
definition, the word you used. So is it a choice?
Well,
I'll say I've had the debate with gay folks too. And at the end of the day, most gay folks will be the first thing out of their mouth is, was it a choice for you to be straight? And the moment I say yes, the conversation usually fucking ends. Because it's a fucking choice. I choose not to fuck men. Period.
oh man.
That's not really a debatable topic. Like it's literally not. Like, because you can have the most effeminate guy in the world. Once again, I will always point to Prince because Prince is my guy. This motherfucker was walking around with fucking tight leather pants on with his ass cheeks out, but he was also knocking down Sheila E., Apollonia, and fucking Vanity. And ain't nobody dare finna call that man gay.
He's gay.
You sound crazy.
Don't say that.
Yourself.
I mean, he said no one would dare. I dare. I don't believe it.
But okay, but say, do you believe it? Do you believe?
I don't believe it, but I would be remiss if I didn't take that opportunity. That was just out there.
So you were just lying. Okay.
Oh yeah, like it was more about.
Okay, we've established that I'm straight, Mookie's a liar, and R is gonna avoid things. Very, very well.
That's funny.
But yeah, finish your influence, because I mean I'll have that argument. Like influence does play a very powerful role, but that plays into what Mookie said. What you're subjected to, what you're allowed to do, will also play a part in what you eventually become. And at the end of the day, you may be attracted to men your whole life. I remember back in the day, like that was huge on like Oprah and Sally Jesse Raphael and fucking like Jenny Jones and Ricky Lake and all that shit. Men would be married for 20 plus years, raise their kids. Kids go out the house, go off to college, come back. Dad got on a wig with high heels, looking a whole wreck, talking about, I'm gay. I've known forever, but I wanted to raise y'all. Until he engaged in homosexual activity, he wasn't gay. He liked men.
So you don't think
If you never engaged in it, how are you gay? How are you homosexual if you're not engaging in homosexual activities?
Ari, you were gonna say something.
so? You don't think someone's thoughts make them gay? So I'm constantly thinking about women. I want to suck some titties. I want some pussy. So my thoughts
Me
and what
too.
I'm attracted to, that wouldn't make.
What up, nigga?
So my desire to want that and to engage in those activities, that wouldn't make me gay.
Well, by definition, since
I
the
think-
LGBTQIA thing have their own separate shit, technically that wouldn't make you gay, because they say gay is man on man. That would make you a lesbian. But if you're not actively participating in it and you're not actively engaged in it, no, you're not, if you only having sex with men, you can't say I'm having a lesbian experience with this man.
So
You have all the thoughts you want.
we'll take some else. Right. The thoughts. And even being with the man. I'm not sexually attracted to this motherfucker. I don't even get aroused. You know what I'm saying? Men do nothing for me, even though I'm with one.
Okay, so let me phrase the question like this. If you're driving down the road and you're in the left, Mookie's crazy. Mookie, you okay?
I'm out.
You okay, bro?
I'm good. I'm out. Good.
You're driving down the highway, right? You in the left lane. Motherfuckers is in the I got somewhere to be lane, and clearly they ain't got nowhere to be. You think to yourself, I should ram the back of these motherfuckers' car and cause a 5-car pileup. If you don't do it, did you cause the accident?
No, that's I don't think that's a good analogy.
It's not
because
different.
I'm
No,
talking
listen,
about my
it's not different. It's
Yes,
an
it is.
act.
It's my
It's an act. It
no, but
requires
I'm
the
also
act.
talking about my physical response or my non-response to being with a man, but I'm aroused thinking about this woman.
But did you engage in the act?
I don't think that's a good analogy.
Did you
What you think, Mookie?
engage
Come
in
on,
the
join us.
act?
My bad. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, the question, my question is going to stand, right? Okay. How many times have we been somewhere and thought to ourselves, I should kill this motherfucker? If you don't kill him, you're not a killer. You can't go to jail for thinking it. You can't be held accountable for thinking it. No one's gonna call you a killer. You can think about killing 100 motherfuckers. If you ain't killed nobody, you ain't no fucking killer. Everything requires an act. Sex is an act. because we have words for people who don't engage in sexual activity. So sex is an act. It is required to engage in the act to be something sexual. I get to being attracted to, you know, whoever you're attracted to. I get to being aroused, thing like that's cool. That's what's up. There, like I said, there was men for years that was fucking raising families, married, going to work, doing their whole thing, and after the kids is off of the college and moved out the house, they come home and tell their wife, honey, I don't want to be with you no more. We had kids. We lived the American dream. We had the house with the picket fence and the dog and the cat and 2.5 kids and all that shit. But now I'm gonna go live my life and, you know, be an anal barbarian. All right, cool. Bet.
Fucking, I'm done. I'm done with podcast. I'm fucking crying. I fucking hate you, Pete.
Wow.
Oh my god. Anyway, continue with y'all conversation. I apologize.
No, you already know. Like this look, this is always
No,
a
you
cool
be doing
conversation,
it.
right? At the end of the day, it's a cool conversation to have. And by all means, if you're not offended and you've got this far in, I'm a fucking ally. If you get attacked or some shit jump off, I will hold you the fuck down. There's no judgment. I'm just saying that things are what they are based on the pre-established understanding of what the fuck words actually mean. Words have meaning. That's why we use them. We have a shared understanding of what words mean. And then we move forward and we're able to talk to one another and communicate based on the fucking understanding of the words. Sex is a fucking act. To be homosexual, you have to have engaged in sexual activity, because no one would be none the wiser if you're not. That's like dudes. There's some dudes who like to get popped in their ass. But if the shorty is strapping up to pop him in the ass, he not gay. That's what he want to do.
I beg to differ, but okay. I beg to differ, but to each his own.
Okay. Check this out, right? We understand human anatomy. The male G-spot is located in the ass, whatever. What I'm saying is, if a dude, he may want to desperately get popped in his ass by a dude, but if he never does it and he only has sex with women, and the women that pop him in the ass are okay with doing it, when has he done something gay?
That in itself is gay.
How is it gay? Are you saying that the fact that he wants to get popped in his ass by a man is gay?
No.
That's one thing.
No.
What if he has no, listen, what if he has zero interest in engaging in sexual activity with any man anywhere? He's not even attracted to men by any stretch of the imagination. He just likes to get his ass. He like to get, what's it called? Hold up. I know what it's called. They got a word for it. Peg.
Okay. Like that. Okay.
I mean, like jokingly, like, so all right. Like,
no,
story
not even
time.
jokingly.
No, listen, right. Story time, right? Because I know a chick who was knocking down her husband in his ass.
I know.
And she was explaining it. Right. You know the story, but the listeners don't know the story. She's knocking him down, whatever, blah, 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 blah. at the end of the day, he's
Uh-oh.
he's an interesting study because he wanted her to find a toy that she could wear that actually ejaculated
You're
inside
done.
of him.
We're done. We're done. We're all the way done. We're done.
Oh my God.
We're done. We're fucking done. We're done. Done. Donezo. Moving the fuck on. Let's go. Moving on. Next topic. What are we talking about? Next. Moving the fuck on.
Oh shit. Oh my God.
But I could have went my entire fucking adult life without never knowing that bit of that information. Like literally. What just happened? Hate this podcast.
No, you don't.
I fucking hate it. I fucking hate this podcast.
Okay, at the end of the day, my story is still the story is the same. He seems to have no interest. She believes he has sex with his male friends, but she can't prove it. He not coming out the closet. I have to make the assumption logically that if he is asking her about a sex toy that can do these things, it's something he hasn't experienced. So he probably hasn't actually had sex with a dude.
I beg to differ.
So he's not gay.
No. I beg to differ, sir.
Beg away. Come on.
Because for you to be that specific in the actual effects of it means that you have experienced it and enjoyed it. You can't tell me that you. I don't look. Okay, real shit. Hold on, I gotta sit the fuck up because that shit was fucking mind blowing. First and foremost, let me tell you something. I can't even get my fucking thoughts together because that shit didn't make no. You have experienced that. You have fucking experienced that. There is no way in fucking God that you can't tell me that just because you can be like, oh, I want my wife to do it. No. That means somebody has done it and you enjoyed it. That you can't.
Yes, his wife.
No. Listen. You were specific in what you wanted this sex toy to do. You wanted it to fit. Nick, I'm done. I'm out.
No, that doesn't mean that
Yes,
he's experienced
it
it
does.
before.
Yes, it does.
So,
You can't.
No,
Nothing-
it doesn't. Like when you're
Nobody can tell me
married,
otherwise. I don't.
No.
You can't.
when you're married, you're supposed to be sexually free. You're supposed to be able to explore whatever the fuck you
Yeah,
want
again,
with your partner. So maybe
not
somebody
listening.
told him about it. Maybe he
No.
read about it.
No. I don't care what you do. I don't care. If you like that, cool. The point of what I was saying is that he's trying to argue that he has not crossed that line. He has. You cannot tell me that you want to feel an ejaculate in your ass and be like, oh, I've never had that happen to me before. No, yes, you have. You liked it and you want to have it happen again. That is
Well, I don't know.
happened.
I beg to differ, bro. Right? This is why I beg to differ. Right? If I had 24 hours as a woman, I'm sticking everything in this motherfucking house in my pussy because I want to know. I'm just gonna put it the fuck out there. But I don't have a vagina, and I don't know what it feels like. It is the same thing.
Oh, is that the same? Please, bruh. No. What? No. It's not even close. That
You gonna be okay, bro?
By that logic, that's say if a woman became a man, she wants to. No, bro. Like, no. No, that's not even on the same wavelength as no. It's what? No.
He wants to experience a particular feeling. He's already discovered that he likes
Why
to
does he
have
want
his
to
ass
experience it?
popped.
Why?
Because he's already discovered that he likes to have his ass popped.
Okay.
He's trying to take it to the next level.
No, Nick, that is not the equipment. Oh, I'm done.
Okay, listen, right,
I can't.
listen.
I can't.
No, listen, Mook, listen, right. In the Wizard of Oz, the whole thing is about being on the yellow brick road, right? We're standing there, we're starting, there's a yellow brick road. But I don't think everybody realizes there's some red bricks. That's the road we're on right now. So I need you to calm down.
No. Mm-mm. No. No. That is not the proper escalation of some shit. That is not the proper escalation.
Then what is?
No, it's because if you
What is?
want that to happen, that means it has happened before.
That's not, you can't say that though.
Yes, you
You
can.
can't say that with guaranteed certainty.
Yes, I can say that with 100% effectiveness. I can
No,
say
you
that.
can't.
No. So how about, what about something like that? Like I said, he's heard about it, or they watched a porno together. He's never experienced, but he saw how awesome that motherfucker's orgasm was. So that doesn't mean that he's done before. It means he wants to experience it because he saw this shit happen to somebody else.
Again, y'all are missing the point. I don't care about the strap on. I don't care about them having anal sex. Don't care. It's the other shit that I had. Like, why does it matter if she gets something that's inside of him? What the effect has already been achieved. There is no reason for me.
No. Okay, Mook, that's not true, right? Right. Listen, you know how when you knocking a broad down, right? And everything is there, the feeling is there, it's like boom, everything is perfect. This shit is wonderful. That euphoric bliss that comes over her when you shoot the club up, maybe that's what he wants to experience. Well, he's not okay right now.
This is my point. Again, I do not. Okay, you know what? It is what it is.
So, Mookie, have you ever watched like a porno and be like, damn, I want to do that to somebody?
No, because most of the stuff I've done, but
We talk about before you did the stuff that you've done. Did you ever watch a porno and be like, shit, I want to bend a bitch over like that. I want to do her like that.
okay, before, yes. Okay, I will give you that, yes.
So that was my point, saying that he didn't do it before. He just wanted the experience because he's seen it someplace else.
Okay, and again, okay. Let's use your logic for a second. Okay, I have seen. Okay, let's say I've seen some shit in a porno that I've never seen before. Okay, cool. I'm like, oh, I want to try that. I have never, in the history of me being alive, have never heard of like, that man ejaculated in that woman. I want to try that. What? Nobody's ever said that. No one in the history.
Somebody somewhere has. Yeah.
No, nobody. Nobody's been like, I want to look. I've never come in a girl. Let me do that. Nobody. No one. And I defy anybody to come to me and tell me that. That it was just like, oh man, you know what? That porno's hot. I want to come in her. Like nobody thinks of that shit. I didn't even know they made sex toys that did that shit. That's wild, bro. That's wild. I'm done. I'm out. I can't with none of this.
Well, when me and her were cool, they didn't, I assume, because she couldn't find one. But it's 2021 now, about to be 2022. I'm pretty sure they got them shits.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is why not just have, never mind. You know what? Never mind. Okay.
Well, he doesn't want to have sex with a man because he's not attracted to men.
Okay, and again, that's not even the road that I was going to go down. Because do whatever makes you happy, but make me understand why you needed the whole shebang. Like that's what's really breaking my fucking mind right now. You were already, because just like you said, anatomy, the male G-spot is in the act. We know this. Okay, cool, got it. You want to experience that. Understandable. Why do you, nigga, go get an enema? Like, I'm confused.
Okay, Mookie, from here on out, when you meet a nice, wholesome young lady and she decides she wants to perform fellatio on you, you are not allowed to finish in her mouth.
Okay, and I'm cool with that. Because the real shit, I have been with women that do, I respect that. I am cool.
Don't do that. I don't respect it, but I've had it happen.
I am cool with it. I'm like, what the fuck ever. I know not to mess with you no more. Like, it's cool. I move the fuck on. I move on.
I'm not here to
knock
nobody.
That's literally like sucking the dick. That's literally like a bitch giving me head, but don't want me to finish in her mouth, but goes and buys a dildo that lets her finish in her mouth. Like, bitch, what was the difference? I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
Maybe the dildo tastes better. I don't know.
I didn't realize this was a trigger. I'm sorry. This really triggered me. I was really not expecting. You know what? In real shit, I was really not even expecting to talk on this fucking podcast like at all. But that shit triggered me. I don't know how.
Well, you know, the second half of the podcast, you're gonna talk.
Oh my god, shit was a trigger, bro. Like, I was waiting for the second half, but that story triggered me because it didn't make no sense.
Well, see, I don't believe people are completely one thing or the other. I believe sexuality exists on a spectrum, and on one side you have completely heterosexual. On the other side, you may have completely homosexual, and most people exist somewhere along that spectrum, closer to one end or the other. You know, because I will acknowledge the idea of being bi. I only acknowledge the idea though, because the dudes, like, so there's a phenomenon of quote unquote straight men who are having sex with women, but other straight men are there and they want to finish the straight. Some of the straight men want to suck. They want to suck dick.
Where are you getting this information? Where the fuck? What are you frequenting? Where are these numbers? Where is this happening at? I'm so fucking confused. I don't know what drill it's for. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, calm down, Moot. Ari, have you heard of that?
No,
What's real?
but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
No, because it's like it has something to do with the power dynamic and the being able to finish a man, like some shit. There's a whole fucking article. It's a phenomenon. Like, They're literally, these men consider themselves straight. They only have actual intercourse with women. There are women in the room. However, when it's time to ejaculate, they will finish in the guy's mouth, and the guy will bring him to complete orgasm. For a long time, I argued, no, that's bullshit. But okay, cool, it exists. I'll give you bisexual. Because if I can say that there's women who are bisexuals, clearly I have to say that there are men that's bisexuals. My brother's not okay. You okay, bro? Are you dead? Are you okay? Do we need to have a wellness call? Wait, it's not safe to send the police to a black man's house. So I can't even give you a wellness call.
Drink some water.
Are you gonna be okay, Mook?
Yeah. Let me, since we're about to cut, let me first start by saying I don't care about anybody's sexual preference. You like what you like, you do what you do. I don't want anybody to think that this is a problem for me. I'm just flabbergasted by the amount of information I'm getting during this podcast of shit that I did not know. So I don't want nobody to think that I'm afraid.
No, I told you about Shorty though.
No, not that. You didn't tell me. No. You didn't tell me everything. No, nigga, you left out some key shit that, like, that shit was wild.
Okay, and we're back from the forced hiatus, intermission Zoom break. Mookie has something to drink now. He's gonna live.
Yo, that shit cut off at the right time, man. My brain was about to explode.
Okay, obviously, in outlining the topic of sexuality, have to include all things sexuality, right? So clearly, we're gonna talk about the clip at the top of the pod, right? The transgender phenomenon. Ari, since you tried to slide on us and ask us questions, what's your take
On sexuality?
no, on the gender take, the gender and transgender.
Oh, honestly,
Mhm.
it confuses me. It confuses me because if you're born one gender, but you've never been another, how do you know you want to be that gender? You know what I'm saying? It's no shade, no hate. I just don't understand.
She's so philosophical. See how, like, you, because you keep focusing on the mental, right? I don't focus on the mental. We'll get to that in a minute. Mookie, just put it on the table. Don't jump out the window yet.
I'm not. I'm sorry. What was the question? I'm sorry.
the gender and transgender argument.
Okay. I don't. It is what it is. That's my argument. It is what it is.
Mookie's like, I'm not saying nothing controversial at all.
I already showed my ass on the first half, so it is what it is. It is what it is.
Okay, so I'm a word person, right? At the end of the day, I'm always gonna be a word person. Words have meaning. The root word gender has a meaning. Hence, we talk about generations, gender, genes. All of these things mean something, right? At the end of the day. So for me, that's not an argument. And then when you get to transgender, understand the Latin prefix trans means on the side from. And the Latin prefix cis means on the side of. So if you are including these prefixes, you understand that by and large, there are two genders. Like, your sexual orientation and your sexual preference and your sexual proclivities are yours. And I am a fucking supporter. I will hold you down. But what is not gonna happen is you not finna argue that you don't have to be forthright with your actual gender if you're fucking around with somebody. Like dude at the top of the podcast. Like that's crazy to me. Like at the end of the day, we have a biological imperative to want to procreate with other human beings. So if I see you and you have hips and you have titties and you have an ass, I am looking at you as the potential mother of my child. If you do not have ovaries, barring a hysterectomy, that is a problem. You cannot lie to people. If you are into that, if you would like to be with those women who are trans women, knock yourself out. I am not knocking nobody's motherfucking hustle. That's dope. Because they need love too. But what we not finna do is act like the shit is the same. We not finna do that. That's not gonna happen. If you have to take hormone therapy and other shit, you like that right there is not gonna work. And then like I've heard arguments, like I've heard trans women argue that they are better than or equal to biological women. That is fucking ridiculous. That is motherfucking ridiculous. And there is no way. Like the shorty at the top of the podcast, right? She meets a dude under false pretense, performs fellatio. Dude finds out he was born a dude. Well, she was born a dude, and Cap shoots her. Is your life really worth getting to suck a straight dude's dick? It'd have been so much easier to just take the rejection and say, look, I was born a man, and then he could say he's not interested, versus him thinking you were born a woman, allowing you to go there, and then trying to fucking kill you. That don't make no goddamn sense. Everybody's quiet.
No, you're right. So, I mean, at the end of the day.
Oh, and I do have a story to go with this.
Nate, we're not going to tell it. You're not going to tell it. You're not going to tell it on this podcast.
No, I am.
Oh, but you're not.
No, I am.
Oh, no, you're not. You're not going to tell it.
Why? Why?
Not happening.
No, okay, listen. This is what just happened, Mookie. You saying I'm not going to tell the story sounds like the story is about you.
I almost choked. I'll fucking kill you. I was drinking water.
Listen, people who don't know us, we at the top of the podcast, we're having a long conversation about sexuality. We go into the transgender thing. Everything is fucking all somber and shit. Nobody said nothing. The jokes ain't coming. We not wilding out. I say I got a story. You say no, you don't.
I say you don't have a story because I know your story is gonna be wild. I know you.
Listen. I ain't gonna front. It's a little wild. It was really wild when it happened.
I know.
Cause we all thought Shorty was a chick.
Mm.
Everybody thought that, but her boyfriend, that was what that was.
My thing about people who are transgender is why not tell people you're like, that's my only That's my only thing. 'Cause
I don't say
understand.
tell. Listen, I don't say tell people though, right? Because everybody don't need to know everything. I'm saying if you intend on having any physical contact with someone, then you should be forthcoming.
But see, that's
Because everybody don't need to know. Like, so if you go to work, you know what I'm saying? Like if you go to work and you've transitioned, shit, even if you haven't completed the transition, you only got top surgery, you go to work, you present as a female, then nobody needs to know what the fuck is going on down below. Nobody needs to know.
And I get that. My thing is that's the issue, is that you are not going to limit being with one motherfucker, because that's the thing. They are out here, because the thing is that they're out here, they are women. They're saying that there are women. They are men, whatever the case may be. So they are out there moving as if they are men and they are women. Again, don't give a fuck. Not my point. However, you run the risk of shit like that happening, like what happened to old girl in the fucking beginning of the fucking podcast, is that you need to be forthcoming whenever you are dealing with somebody, especially if they don't know your true nature. Because you don't know how a motherfucker is going to react to a situation like that. And then motherfuckers get bullied and they be like, oh, well, no. No, I have the right. Like, motherfuckers are trying to take my right away to like what I like. Like, I like a biological woman. That you can't fucking get mad at me for that. You can't. Like, but that's what they do. They get mad. Like, no, bitch, you can't do that shit. Like, it's not your place to force that shit on me. That's the same as raping me, bitch. Like, you can say whatever you want. It's rape. Like,
No,
I'm
with you. Like, look, I'm with, like, I've heard some interesting arguments, right? I've literally heard quite a few interesting arguments. My stance is always going to be, you go to your grand raiser's house, right? So you at grandma's house, granny's house, and chilling, and she had this basket on the dining room table. This motherfucker's filled with fruit, and it's really nice to look at. This fruit look plump as hell. You think that you about to grab this motherfucking peach, and this is about to be the most nourishing peach you've ever had in your life. And you go to bite that shit, and you chip a tooth because it's plastic. Yeah, I think somebody should have been a little bit forthcoming about the nature of the fruit.
And it's just simple. It's
right,
a lot
like
of
that's
this
where it's
shit
at.
to be avoided. A lot of it by simply whoever you're deciding that you want to, and again, I'm not even saying if you go on more than 3 dates with a motherfucker and you haven't told them, you are taking their choice away. You are essentially removing their choice.
I'm saying don't go on no dates.
Mhm.
I'm saying the moment a person expresses interest in you, if you are going to reciprocate that interest in you saying yes, you should be forthcoming at that point. Because you do not know what the fuck somebody is finna really do to you. And like you said, you are removing my choice. Once I determine the fake fruit on Granny's table is not for consumption, it still is a wonderful centerpiece, but I'm never fucking going to try to eat
it. Again, ever.
Right.
Right. And I don't see the point in lying about it, because there's so many other people that will accept them.
And I guess that's what really hurts my nerves too. Is like, why effectively go for someone that you know would not go for you when there are people out there who are willing to accept you for who and what you are. Yet and still, you want to
Well, I accept you. I just don't want to fuck you.
Well, but what I'm saying is in a like.
But I'm a word person. It's like
Right,
I don't want
right.
to like I said at the top of the podcast. I choose who I fuck. Right. You could be my coworker. We can shoot the shit. We can go to lunch. We can hang out. We can work together. You come to the crib. All of these things are fair game. But if I ever express interest in you romantically or sexually, and you're not forthcoming, this is not going to go well. Like that's the fact of the matter. You know what I'm saying? Like most men, when they see a woman, like yes, some of us are foul ass dog motherfuckers. I own that, and I don't have a problem with that. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I existed in that realm for a very long time. I don't have a problem with that. At the end of the day, every time I see a woman, the reality of offspring and potentially remaining together and having my long black socks on with my house shoes sitting on the motherfucking porch is a reality. But that's not a reality if you not know bride. It's just simply not, because you can't give me offspring. I don't give a fuck how thorough the doctor formed your new vagina. I don't give a fuck how good the fucking saline bags was put in your chest and how perfect the titties are. None of that. All of that shit is irrelevant because you cannot give me offspring. And there's no way you can. You are not the balance. No matter how you present,
they have been
you
doing
are not the
womb
balance.
transplants.
They what?
Right, but listen, and I've heard about this whole womb transplant shit. Yeah, that's all well and fine. Guess what? That means there's medical shit that has to happen. We got to go to a doctor, blah 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 blah, all this other shit. Like, nah, none of those things are. Those aren't options. Those aren't options that I would like for myself. So why should you force them upon me?
Stop. What? What did you just say? What? Is anybody gonna tell me what the fuck was just saying? Because what?
A womb transplant.
They have a surgery. Yes.
And
so a trans woman can carry a child.
So
it's like and this is kind of how I feel about that, right? So say you meet this straight woman, Mook. This is no bullshit, right? Say you fucking 20, 25 years old, you ain't got no kids, right? You meet this girl, she thorough as fuck, she bad as hell, y'all fucking around, y'all get to the point where y'all talking about spending the rest of y'all life together. Now, when she was 16, she had a horrible fucking accident and she had to have a hysterectomy, a complete hysterectomy, right? So everything about this girl is natural. You're 25 years old, you don't have no kids, but you want offspring. Your mom has been in your ear. How come she don't have no grandbabies? Shorty should be forthcoming and saying, listen, babe, I love you to death. And if you accept me as I am, we can adopt, we can do whatever. But I can never give you kids. Because when I was this old, I got hit by a car, fucked my whole shit up. That's what them scars is, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and because she was forthcoming it's something you get to make the decision about.
Right.
But that's being taken away. And that's why the shit is problematic.
Yeah. It's all about choice. You have to give the person the ability.
It's not about choice. It's about the illusion of choice. Realize
Okay, you're
there
done.
is no spoon.
You're done. You're done. It's about being able to make the choice. That's what it's about. When you have the, you can't, and that's where the issue lies in at. And this is with anything. This is with sex, children, anything along those lines. When you don't allow a person to be able to make the choice, that choice is taken away from them, that is essentially damaging to them. And that's what people don't realize in general. This ain't even just for trans people. This is for all people in general. There's always something that people try to hide because it protects them. And I get that. You're trying to protect yourself. At the end of the day, you can't take that choice away from that other person. And that's the shit that pisses me off about it. It's like, yo, you did what you wanted to do. Okay, you made a choice to choose to change your gender. That was your choice. Kudos. That does not give you the right to take away another person's choice. Just because you're comfortable. And that's fine. You can be comfortable in whatever situation you are in. You should not have to walk around being feared or hated or none of that shit. No, you shouldn't. I get that. However, don't take away another human's choice. That's all I'm saying. That's my whole argument with the whole thing. Like, don't take away another person's choice. Because I'm not, and in all honesty, in all seriousness, let's keep it a buck. Like, I have seen some transgender women that have made me do a double take. And let's call
Sydney Starr, she bad. Don't play.
Like, I did my
Don't
like,
play. And the one from Empire, Kamaya.
oh yes,
She kicking some of these real bitches in the ass.
But anyway,
look, that fruit look real good sitting on Granny's table.
what you talking about? Look, but again, it's be like don't take the choice away from somebody else. Let if I choose to do it, let me choose to do it. Don't take my choice away from me. Because if you take the choice away from me, you're not gonna like the results of you take. Because once I find out, now my emotions
I've been betrayed and lied
exactly.
to, and now you have to suffer the consequences.
Exactly, it's way bigger than just you. You see what I'm saying? Like that. Like, okay, what if I done took you to see my parents and my homeboys?
Look, I'm not even on the social pressure. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, everything was sweet. And then when I find out, and then everybody's coming to visit me, they're gonna be like, so what happened? I'll be like, well, I found this out, and I'm cool with the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like this is where I'm at for the rest of my years. I'm wear the same color. I'm gonna be behind this glass for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Sorry. It's not funny. Wait, it's not funny. But it is a true it is a true testament, man. And it's just and it's as simple to avoid. It's as simple to avoid as being upfront with a motherfucker. Okay, like real shit. Like since I have been on different dating apps. Like I've talked to different people. I've been on different dating apps. And multiple transgender people have hit me up. Even dudes that have tried to hit me up. Now I'm good. That's not my preference. I thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Thank you, but not me. That's not who I am. I mean, I go home to Jordan. Never mind. I'm not even going to tell this story. Georgia is a whole other monster in this scenario, like for real. Like, shit's crazy. But again, it doesn't bother me. Just be honest. Just let me make my choice. Let me choose okay, we can be cool. We can hang out. Just like D said it. You want to come over? You want to kick it? Cool. You want to hang out? The second it becomes more like, no, okay, no, we're good. Like, what? Who said it? Fucking Eddie Murphy? Eddie Murphy, what was that? When he was in Raw? Was that Raw or Delirious? I don't remember. He was like, don't play basketball. Hey, what you doing after this? I'm gonna go eat. Well, I'm gonna go suck a dick. Well, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. Like, hey, cool, do you? It's nothing personal. Like, I'm
cool with it. Well, all right, why are you being so quiet on this topic? Everybody has an opinion. Ari don't want to play with us.
Well, I already said my opinion. I agree. Don't take nobody's choice away. I'm like, you know what? It was a person on TikTok. It was a trans man. Super fine. Nice body. Had a beard all trimmed up. Like I said, originally was a woman. For me, I would be pissed off if somebody came to me, a man, and then turned out to be a woman. Like, I love women. I think women are beautiful and sexy, but I don't want to be with one.
So basically, what you're saying is you the reason
honesty is the best
can get
policy.
a bad rap.
It'll get further. It'll get more.
Well, did you hear what she just said? In the beginning of the podcast, she said men
I didn't
don't
even
turn
catch
her
that.
on.
What?
She wants to be with a woman, right? And now she's saying she don't want. See, she one of them indecisive people that be out here dogging out bitches and sipping.
See the reason I can't find a good woman because you be fucking it up for me.
Dogging them out, using them for their body, objectifying women.
That's right. I don't know, man. Like we said, like I've had the conversation with the individual. The individual can handle anything. It's the group that you have the problem with. The group.
See, that's not the case for me. Like, I don't give a everybody know. I don't give a fuck with nobody because ain't no who gonna check me, right? At the end of the day, that is what that is. My whole thing is the lie and the betrayal. If this is the foundation of our interaction, how can we possibly move forward?
That's true. It's already started on a lie.
Right. Like the foundation of our interaction is based on a lie and not even half truths, an absolute lie and betrayal, because you know where I stand and you didn't say nothing. That's a problem. Fuck everybody's opinion, because if the day comes and we've had all these interactions and we've been kicking it and going to lunch and chilling and we work together, blah, 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 I get to know you. Shit, you might be wonderful and I might not give a fuck. But if you say you a broad, you better damn well be one.
That, sir, is the end all be all. And it's just that simple. Just that simple. All you got to do is what? Tell the truth.
I'm still shocked. Ari's all super quiet on us. I think we need to go back to talking about.
When you shut her down
at
the beginning of the podcast.
I didn't shut nobody down. Don't do that because she's gonna start her shit.
You bullied her. You bullied her off the podcast, and now she's got nothing to say because you bullied her.
Now I'm gonna have to hear these whack ass
Exactly.
motherfuckers in the comments and phone calls.
I'd rather it be
y'all
you.
motherfuckers can come for me if y'all want to, bitch. Don't come for me unless I
Don't tell
send
me I
for you.
got more.
No, go come for D because D. Everybody saw it. D bullied her in the first half. Everybody saw it. We all saw it.
Listen here, motherfuckers. Let me give y'all an understanding. Do not come for me unless I send for you or I put something inside of you. Otherwise, mind the business that fucking pays you.
Don't y'all be afraid of him. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, don't.
Do it.
Don't. Insert sound effect.
Stop instigating. You're gonna get them
Nope,
people
never.
right.
Never do it. D bullet Ari. Send the emails, send the calls and text messages. Do it.
Yeah, do it. I'm scared of you, motherfuckers. Oh
True.
man. Mm. Well, I mean, I guess technically that's really the end of the subject matter. Look, because I'm not even gonna get into the whole sports aspect, because literally I only wanted to stay focused on the sexuality part of it, right? So I don't fuck about sports, all of that. Other people can fucking have that argument.
Oh.
Like we clearly know there's a WNBA
Man, I was
for a
just-
reason. What?
Uh-oh.
You got something to say about it? I mean, because if you got something to say about it, go. Like I'm not. Listen, as a man, I can't argue that because that's kind of sexist. Because there are women that can compete. I do understand that. Like I am aware that there are some women that can compete with men. However, I'm saying that the worst NBA player will probably go to the WNBA and wreak havoc. So I don't go down that road. Like the ones who be going to the UFC, they be beating the fuck out of chicks. The ones who be jumping in the swimming pools, setting world fucking records. The ones who run track, you was bottom of the barrel, ranked 20,000th in the world, and now you racing as a woman and you fucking top 10. Come on, the fuck out of here. I'm not even getting into that. And that's because our physiology is just fucking different.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you want to go down that road, you can say whatever you want to say about it. But I'm not going down that road. Like that's not a road that I want to go down. I'm a hardliner on that. Like that's not gonna happen.
All right. You gonna say something? I guess not.
No, I've seen a couple videos on that where other people were commenting, and no, it's the craziest thing. I think the men who transition to being women to play sports are weak as fuck. I think that's just a ploy because they were losers in the division that they were in at that time, and they're trying to be winners. I don't think that's
I'm really waiting for one of them to go to a fight because some chicks beat the fuck out of one of them.
Oh yeah.
So we're
There's one person I saw. They were 6'2".
6'2". There's obviously a delay,
You
so
cut
we're gonna
me
let
off.
Ari do her thing.
Now you're gonna get the emails, D.
Fuck the emails.
Oh, I don't know what the delay is, but the person was 6'2", 250 pounds, transgender woman, claiming to have worked their butt off to get into that sport to play with women. There was a serious disadvantage and unfair because I think it was they're playing football or soccer or something. That person was running them women over.
Yeah, that shit ain't okay.
Unfair.
Well, fear is a place. Fear is a weather condition and a place you take your girlfriend to hold her hand on the Ferris wheel. So I'm not concerned with myself with fairness. I'm just saying shit is wrong. Like, fuck, it's wrong. It's just wrong. So what else you got, Luke? Are we gonna end it? Are we gonna prep the world for the next pod, the timeline pod?
I mean, ooh,
Yeah, that's the next one.
I forgot about that. We done been off so many different. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
but no,
we
we only two behind.
thought we was only one because that's the last one, maybe.
No, because we did the.
Oh,
we did
no,
the
no,
two
you're right.
shooting
You're right. We still got two more. We still got two more to the season.
No, this one was one of two. The next one is basically the season finale, and then we're gonna turn right back around and have another season.
Okay. All right. I mean, if you want to,
And then we're gonna attempt to incorporate more motherfuckers. Hopefully, motherfuckers stop being little bitch ass, punk ass motherfuckers, and
well,
they
if
want to
you
fucking
stop
chit chat with
being
us.
a bully and you stop scaring people, we could get some opposition and get some more people on the podcast. But everybody's afraid.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm not scaring nobody. If they scared, that's on them. It ain't my fault. They fucking mama's raised no bitch.
See, you see, who wants to be who? Who the fuck wants to come on a podcast with that much hostility?
Everybody.
Name one.
Kev.
You know what? And my brain was like, no, say something to change it because that's his one. That's the only one he had. That was it. That was the only one he had. Anyway, fuck it. Kev, it is. I don't care. Whatever. So we can prep them, or we can just do what we always do.
Well, no, it's not even a prep. It's like, okay, so the next podcast that's coming, y'all, just so y'all know, we obviously touching on real topics, right? We are gonna start shooting the shit more, right? I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? So in the upcoming season, well, first the finale podcast is gonna be the timeline. We're gonna explain the timeline for y'all, so y'all can have a better understanding of quite a few things and why we perceive things the way we perceive things and why things are the way they are. And if you don't understand what the timeline is, you damn well will at the end of that fucking podcast. So next season though, we're gonna be shooting the shit. We're gonna be having guests. We're gonna be talking about pop culture shit, like whatever's relevant in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like if we gone for 2-3 days, we're gonna cover that last 2-3 days of whatever the fuck happened in pop culture in the world, yada yada yada. Politics, obviously, race, obviously. We're gonna go down the religion path a little bit, just because we can. Yeah. Oh, and Ari wants to review videos. So we will be having reaction videos to videos. So we will present a video and react. However, unlike other YouTube channels and shit, we're gonna let the fucking video play through and then we're gonna just go ape shit. We're not gonna be hitting the pause button and backing up, talking about oh my God, did you see that? That was so fire, or that was so dumb. I ain't fucking doing all that shit. I'm gonna let the goddamn video play. And I ain't gonna play the whole video. We gonna chop the video up and play fucking parts of the video and react to the video. I'm not fucking around playing nobody's whole video. Look, I be seeing motherfuckers, they be reviewing a 5-minute video and their video be 2 hours long. The fuck? No. Not doing that shit. Yeah, that's not happening.
Sounds like
but yeah, that's the plan.
Well, y'all got any closing remarks before I get us out of here? Nope. All right. This has been
I have
the
closing
No Filter
remarks.
Podcast.
You
All right.
usually ask us individually.
Well, I just threw it out there. D, do you have anything you want to say?
No.
Miss Ari, do you have anything you want to say? All right.
I think there's a delay. You have to let her respond.
Nope, because she just, I'm sitting on, anyway. This has been the No Filter Podcast. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram.
Try Jesus. Don't try me.
Again, make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Like and subscribe. And if you got any questions, make sure you hit us up at the No Filter Podcast 2022 at gmail.com. And we out.